What is up, PNT Nation? Welcome back to another thrilling episode of PNT Out Loud, the final verdict. I am your host, Josh, and let me tell you, my mind is absolutely blown today. Seriously, if you are a tech enthusiast, if you love gadgets, today is like a massive holiday. Grab your coffee, turn up the volume, and get ready, because Samsung just wrapped up their July 2026 Galaxy Unpacked event over in London, and they did not come to play. Oh no, they came to absolutely dominate the entire industry. We have 5, yes, count them, 5 brand new devices to talk about today. We are talking about foldables that have been completely re-engineered from the ground up. We are talking about wearables that are pushing the extreme boundaries of what we thought was mechanically possible on a wrist. And we even got a tantalizing sneak peek at some intelligent eyewear that is going to fundamentally change how we interact with the world around us. I have my notes ready. I have all the official specs, so strap in, because we are doing a deep dive into every single announcement, price, and feature that dropped today. Let's kick things off with the big boys, the foldables, the absolute crown jewels of the Galaxy ecosystem. Samsung did something incredibly interesting this year. Instead of just giving us one book-style foldable and calling it a day, they split the lineup. They gave consumers a choice. We now have the standard Galaxy Z Fold 8 and the absolute behemoth, the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra. First, let's talk about the Galaxy Z Fold 8. This isn't just an iterative update, this is a totally reimagined form factor. They went wider, folks. For years, critics and everyday users have been saying, "Josh, the front screen on the Fold is just too narrow. It feels like I'm typing on a TV remote control. My thumbs are cramping up." Well, Samsung listened, loud and clear. The Z Fold 8 features an entirely new, shorter, wider, book-style aspect ratio. You get a beautiful 5.5-inch cover screen, and when you open it up, a gorgeous 7.6-inch inner display. But here's the kicker. When you unfold this beauty, it expands into a 4:3 aspect ratio. What does that mean for you in the real world? Let's say you are sitting on a long flight and you unfold your phone to watch a movie or catch up on YouTube. It finally feels natural. The video content fills the screen beautifully, and when you physically turn the device sideways, it shifts into a 3:4 aspect ratio. Let me tell you, this is the absolute perfect orientation for reading ebooks, scrolling through long articles, or browsing the web while you are sipping your morning coffee. And get this, it is officially the world's lightest foldable. It comes in at just 201 grams. You can easily slip this into your gym shorts or your jacket pocket, and it won't feel like you are carrying around a cinder block. Under the hood, it is powered by the incredibly fast Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 for Galaxy chip. That processor is a mouthful to say, but all you need to know is that it is stupidly fast and remarkably efficient. It is backed by a solid 4,800 mAh battery. You get up to 16 gigabytes of RAM and up to 1 terabyte of storage. It starts at $1,899. Yes, I hear you, it is a serious investment. But think about the utility. You are getting a top-tier tablet and a flagship smartphone baked into one single device. But wait, what if you want more? What if you are the ultimate power user who demands the absolute, uncompromising pinnacle of mobile technology? Enter the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra. Oh my goodness, this device is a masterpiece of modern engineering. This is the true successor to last year's Fold line, and Samsung pulled out all the stops. It starts at $2,100, but let me tell you what you get for that premium price tag. First of all, it is astonishingly thin. It measures just 4.1 millimeters thick when unfolded. Let that sink in. 4.1 millimeters. That is barely thicker than the USB-C charging port itself, and it weighs only 215 grams, which is wild when you consider the hardware packed inside. The Ultra gives you a larger 6.5-inch cover display and a massive 8.0-inch inner display, both featuring silky smooth 120Hz refresh rates. And they built it using an all-new Flex titanium technology. What they did was put a titanium alloy film behind the OLED display and a titanium plate beneath it for structural support. This minimizes that dreaded display crease down to practically nothing. In the real world, this means your screen is more durable, much stiffer, and looks incredibly smooth. Imagine taking this out at a high-stakes business meeting. You open it up to take notes or review a PDF, and it's just this massive, flawless, edge-to-edge canvas. It looks incredibly professional. And the cameras? Are you kidding me? For years, if you bought a foldable, you had to accept that the cameras wouldn't be as good as the traditional slab phones. Not anymore. The Fold 8 Ultra features a jaw-dropping 200-megapixel main camera, paired with a 50-megapixel ultra-wide and a 10-megapixel telephoto lens. You can be at a concert all the way in the back row, zoom in, and still capture every single bead of sweat on the singer's face. It also packs a massive 5,000 mAh battery, meaning you can navigate, record 4K video, and multitask all day long without frantically searching for a wall outlet. Speaking of multitasking, the software on both of these folds is running One UI 9 based on Android 17, and the AI is next level. Samsung is pushing heavily into agentic AI. They introduced a feature called Now Nudge. Let's set the scene. You are reading an email from your boss containing a bunch of raw data, and you open your calculator app. The phone knows what you are trying to do, and it automatically suggests opening multi-window so you can see both apps side by side perfectly. It actively anticipates your needs. It also has a Gemini notebook feature that will automatically take your chaotic, hastily typed meeting notes and instantly organize them into a pristine, structured document. That right there is going to save everyday professionals hours of busy work every single week. Now let's pivot to the flip side, literally, the Galaxy Z Flip 8. For those of you who want maximum style, maximum portability, and that incredibly satisfying snap when you aggressively hang up a phone call. The Z Flip 8 is slimmer than ever, coming in at just 6.1 millimeters thick and weighing a mere 180 grams. It starts at an incredibly reasonable $1,199. They upgraded the screens, big time, giving us a 4.1-inch Super AMOLED cover screen and a 6.9-inch main display. It is powered by Samsung's incredibly efficient 2nm Exynos 2600 processor, packing 12 gigs of RAM and a larger 4,300 mAh dual battery. But let's talk about why the Flip is so ridiculously awesome in the real world. Say you are trying to film a vlog or you want to take a group photo with your friends at a restaurant. With a normal phone, you have to awkwardly balance it against a salt shaker or a water glass, right? And it always falls over. With the Flip 8, you just fold it halfway, set it flat on the table, and it acts as its own built-in tripod. Plus, they added a new dual recording feature. You can use the top half of the screen to show your own reaction using the selfie camera, and the bottom half to show what you are looking at with the main cameras, recording both perspectives simultaneously. For social media creators, this is an absolute game changer. You are getting studio-level content creation in a device that folds up to the size of a makeup compact. Alright, take a deep breath, PNT Nation, because we are moving away from the phones and shifting to the wrist. The smartwatches. Samsung brought two brand new watches to the table today, the Galaxy Watch 9 and the jaw-dropping, incredibly rugged Galaxy Watch Ultra 2. Let's start with the Galaxy Watch 9, starting at $380 for the Bluetooth model and $430 if you want LTE. This is your ultimate everyday health companion. It comes in 40mm and 44mm sizes. It has all new AI-powered health tracking running on Wear OS 7. One of the biggest additions is an FDA-cleared sleep apnea detection feature. Do you have any idea how many people suffer from sleep apnea and have absolutely no clue? They just wake up exhausted every day. This watch can literally detect breathing disruptions while you sleep and alert you. That is life-saving technology. It also provides a brand new heart health score that condenses your cardiovascular wellness into a single, easy-to-understand number. If you are just looking to build healthier habits, track your daily steps, and get better sleep, the Watch 9 is an absolute no-brainer. But, if you know me, you know I love pushing the limits. You know I love the extreme, the rugged, the top-tier gear. Which brings us to the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2. Wow. Just wow. This thing is an absolute monster of a smartwatch. Let me just pause here and make a quick announcement because I cannot contain myself. I already pre-ordered the Ultra 2 watch. Yes! I am so incredibly excited about it. I was watching the live stream, I saw the specs hit the screen, and I instantly hit that pre-order button as fast as humanly possible. And you better believe I will have a full, comprehensive, hands-on review for you right here on the podcast once it arrives at my door. So, why did I immediately throw my money at the screen? Let me break down these specs because they are honestly absurd. It is priced at $700 and it comes in a single 47mm shock-resistant titanium casing, available in titanium gray or titanium silver. But here's the crazy part. Despite packing a massive 800 mAh battery, which by the way is a 35% increase over last year's model, they somehow managed, through internal re-engineering, to make the watch 12% thinner. It is powered by the new Snapdragon Wear Elite platform, making it the fastest, most power-efficient Galaxy Watch ever built. And the battery life? You get up to 60 hours with the always-on display turned on. You could go camping for the entire weekend, completely leave your charger at home, and not even stress about your watch dying. And the screen? Oh, the screen. It boasts 5,000 nits of peak brightness. 5,000. Let me put that into perspective for you. If you are out for a run in the middle of July at high noon with the sun beating down directly on your wrist, you will be able to read the screen as clearly as if you were sitting in a pitch-black room. It is that incredibly bright. And Samsung went all in on extreme sports and fitness tracking. It has an IP69K rating. That is the absolute highest rating for rugged devices. It is completely dustproof and can literally withstand high-pressure, high-temperature water jets. It also has a 10 ATM rating, and get this, it is EN 13319, certified for professional diving. You can take this watch 100 meters underwater. The very second you hit the water, it automatically tracks your depth, dive time, and water temperature right there on your wrist. They are even releasing a dedicated Ultra 2 diving app later this year, developed with Mares, the legendary diving equipment brand, which will give you safe dive limits and ascent speeds. If you prefer to stay on dry land, the Ultra 2 has an incredible trail run feature that tracks elevation, climbing progress, and terrain impact. It even has a nutrition alert that estimates your sweat loss relative to your body weight and tells you exactly when and how much water you need to drink to stay hydrated. Imagine you're on a brutal 10-mile hike. This watch acts like a personal coach on your wrist telling you, "Hey, you are losing fluid rapidly. Take a drink right now before your muscles cramp up." It is truly next-level, futuristic technology. Oh, and real quick, I have to mention a massive software update Samsung announced for the broader ecosystem. QuickShare now works across Android and iOS. Let me say that again. QuickShare works with iOS. In the real world, this means you can finally share high-quality photos and massive 4K videos directly to your friends who own iPhones without the files getting compressed into a pixelated, blurry mess. It is about time we break down these walled gardens. Finally, before we wrap up today's massive show, I have to mention the absolute tease Samsung gave us at the very end of the event. They brought their partners from Google out on stage to talk about the future, and they officially announced that Samsung Intelligent Eyewear is arriving this fall. They are collaborating with Google and the iconic eyewear brands Gentle Monster and Warby Parker to bring us smart glasses that actually look like normal, fashionable glasses. No bulky, ridiculous sci-fi frames. These glasses will have 9 hours of battery life on a single charge, and the carrying case will recharge them 7 times over. You will be able to listen to music, take phone calls, and capture photos completely hands-free. Just imagine this real-world scenario. You are holding your newborn baby, or you're at the park playing fetch with your dog, and they do something incredibly adorable. You don't have to ruin the moment by frantically fumbling for your phone in your pocket, unlocking it, and opening the camera app. You just tap your glasses or ask your assistant, and boom, you capture the memory perfectly from your own natural, first-person perspective. I cannot wait to get my hands on these when they drop in the fall. We are living in the future, folks. And that, my friends, is the July 2026 Samsung Galaxy Unpacked event in a nutshell. An absolutely historic day for the tech world and an incredibly expensive day for my wallet. But hey, that is exactly why we are here. We explore the cutting edge so you know exactly what is worth your hard-earned money. I want to thank you all for tuning in today. Your support means the absolute world to me. Keep rocking, keep innovating, take care of yourselves, God bless, and I will catch you all on the next episode of PNT Out Loud, The Final Verdict. Peace.